What's up, dear viewers of the tube? My name is Mark and welcome back to my channel. In today's episode we're going to talk about Adderall or any other amphetamine for that matter. We'll talk about how easy it is to get it, why we have this crazy epidemic, and what are some of the dangers of taking Adderall if you don't need it. And if you want to learn more, then you definitely have to stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back. So Adderall is something that has been talked about a lot lately in the news, in other media outlets. And Adderall is perceived to be this innocent, nice medication that children even take, and it's not super addictive. It helps you focus, it helps you this, it helps you that. Well, I've done some research on that, and I've taken Adderall. I'm not naive when it comes to amphetamines. I think everybody who went through college had experience with Adderall. It does help you focus, it does help you stay awake. To me, Adderall was helpful a few times, a number of occasions. I started taking it an occasion in school when I was studying for finals. It definitely helped me stay awake and whatever. And then a couple of years later, a buddy of mine said, "Oh, Adderall is great. It's this, it's that. It makes you enjoy everything better. So if you hate your job is boring, for example, you take Adderall and your job all of a sudden becomes a great place to be at." I wanted to see, is it difficult or complicated to really get it from a doctor? So I spoke to my buddy, actually a number of buddies, and it was so freaking mind-blowing and scary at the same time to learn that getting Adderall prescription from your doctor is easier than it is to get a freaking antibiotic prescription from your doctor. It is so freaking upsetting, to be honest with you. Not to mention that these young children get hooked on Adderall after they've been labeled as somebody with ADD or ADHD for no reason whatsoever. The kid is not sitting still, and especially boys, and doctor says, well, he has ADHD, that's it, you gotta give him Adderall, otherwise he will not have any success in school. He's not gonna learn new stuff, and he's gonna basically be in special ed if you don't give him Adderall. And this is so freaking tragic that parents just fall for this bullshit, and they give their kids Adderall. And again, I don't know how it really impacts you when you're a child, but I know when you're an adult, there's a very little chance that you need Adderall. Because again, I've done some studies and I read a lot of material on Adderall, and it's insane to find out that ADHD and ADD doesn't really exist. Like, all the kids go through this stage where they have some learning, maybe difficulties and whatnot, but they'll just need a therapist. They don't need a mind-altering substance to be able to pay attention and not to be active. It's okay for a child to be active and to be able to do things and to be able not to sit straight, especially for boys. Like my nephews and my friends' sons, boys up they're almost 7-8 years old now. They all hyperactive. They want to play ball, they want to be out, they want to be nosy, it's normal. That's what kids usually do, I thought. But anyway, so yeah, it's very easy to be labeled and be given Adderall and other amphetamines, but I don't think children need it at all, really. Um, all right, let's move on from the kids topic and talk about the stuff that I really want to talk to you guys about. So, Adderall and how easy it is to get it. So, my friends went to their doctors, and I think the doctors are neurologists. So, neurologist is doctor that prescribes Adderall apparently, and they went to neurologists, two different doctors, and it was very simple. I'm not trying to give you ideas, guys. I'm not trying to tell you to go and get it. All I'm trying to do is just to tell you how devastating this whole process is, how sad it is. So you go to doctor and they say, "Well, doctor, I'm studying for bar exam. I want to be a lawyer, and I just can't focus. My mind is racing. I think about my past. I think about the future. I worry about this and I worry about that. I am losing my mind. I can't focus on anything. I think I have this thing called ADD." Doctor goes, "Oh, okay. How do you know about ADD? How do you know you have it, and what makes you think you have it?" "Well, my friends, I shared with my friends about my problem, and my buddy was very nice to me, and he was able to hook me up with this medication. He said it was called something Adderall, and some of them purposely." They wanted to make it sound like they are very drug naive people, and they don't take it on regular basis, and said, "Yeah, my friend told me about this drink called Adderall, and Adderall supposedly is good. I took one pill, and half an hour later, all of a sudden I'm able to pay attention, I'm able to study, and I studied and I memorized the entire book after reading it for an hour." So that's literally what they say to the doctors, and doctors go, "Okay, when you come out, get a prescription, and we'll send it to you to your pharmacy, and come back next month, we'll give you more." That's it. And month after month after month, prescription was being sent to the pharmacy. On occasion, he would need to go back to the office and actually get it. Another buddy of mine that I interviewed, well, not really my buddy, but I was able to kind of ask him questions, interview him, because I wanted to make this episode as legitimate as possible with as much data as possible. And I spoke to the guy, and he's actually he works for a big company. I think Price Waterhouse something Cooper. He's a consultant, business consultant. He has a CPA degree, whatever, it doesn't matter. So he said the same thing. He goes to the doctor. The doctor somebody referred him to this doctor, neurologist, and he goes, "Yeah, I have a problem. All of a sudden, I am not able to really keep my mind focused on the project. I can't finish my work. I'm having work problems, and I need a medication." This guy, he didn't even say what I want. He didn't say that I went to my friend gave me this, that. And doctor goes to me, "Okay, I know what you need. You probably need Adderall. Have you ever tried Adderall?" And he goes, "Yeah, I tried Adderall. It was great. When I took it, I felt like $1,000,000. And doctor gave him 30 milligram pills. I think that's the highest you can get. 30 milligram immediate release, whatever, not extend, not the one that slowly, gradually kicks in, but immediate release formula. How the hell in the world would you just give somebody without any proper testing, without anything like that? And that's how the epidemic started. This is how people get addicted to all this stuff, because it's so easy to get it. That's how opiate crisis started, 10, 12 years ago. It is really. So we covered how easy it is to get it and how upsetting it is that it's so easy to get it. Now I want to talk to you guys about what happens if you don't need Adderall and you still take it. So obviously, even if you need Adderall and you're taking it, it will impact you in a negative way. Even, you know, your body, you have to pay the price, right? Your body is gonna go through changes, and your mind especially will go through changes. So Adderall gives you this crazy kick of endorphins and dopamine. So you suddenly feel euphoric, you feel happy, you feel you're in a good mood, and you want to get things done. You can do something boring, something extremely boring can seem to you as if it's the most fun thing to do. That's what basically Adderall is, does to you. So obviously you have this wakefulness, that you have heart rate is kind of going up, but it definitely impacts you in a very negative way altogether. So besides your heart, obviously your liver, your kidneys, you're taking drugs that can metabolize through your liver. In addition to liver, your limbs, your all your limbs, your toes, your hands, they get almost numb. They get cold, they get numb, and this results in it's actually a result of poor blood circulation. So when you're taking Adderall without actually being diagnosed with ADD or ADHD, you're actually messing up your blood circulation. Other side effects of Adderall, if you don't need it, are probably clear to most of you guys. It's insomnia, aggressive behavior, paranoia. You have decreased appetite, increased alertness, dizziness, and they say that men might experience either increased sex drive or very decreased sex drive. I don't remember how it impacted me as a man, but I definitely can tell you that my friends reported that they were getting extremely excited about having sex when they were taking Adderall. But again, I never took it in very large amounts. I was kind of scared of this anxiety and paranoia. But it's very important to keep in mind that because of the decreased blood circulation, or I want to say abnormal blood circulation, people that do not need Adderall having these very adverse side effects, and feeling numb and having numb limbs, like my feet would get cold, hands, and this overall feeling of being uneasy definitely is something that to consider if you need to take Adderall for non-prescribed purposes. Most importantly, you don't want to damage your heart. You don't want to damage your central nervous system, because everything starts with your heart. Your heart is not functioning properly, your blood doesn't circulate properly. You will have other important issues with your liver, with your kidneys, and something that really surprised me at first is muscles. Your leg muscles, the biggest muscles in your body that carry you around throughout the day. If you take Adderall without the prescription, without actually being diagnosed with ADD, and you know my opinion about ADD and ADHD already, but if you take it without any kind of diagnosis, without any proper testing, you are risking having problems with your muscles. And again, it all comes down to poor circulation and improper circulation of your blood, and muscles might get really damaged because of your use of Adderall. So I urgently advise you not to take Adderall, especially if you don't need it. As you can see, I have included the entire list. Instead of just reading it to you out loud, I've included the entire list of different side effects, adverse side effects of taking Adderall without the actual need. So feel free to go through the list, and if you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know down below in the comment section. Guys, I hope this video helped. I hope it did clarify a couple of things, and although I don't expect to get a lot of action and a lot of views in this video, I really hope to see engagement. If you have your experience with Adderall or experience with your doctor, please let me know down in the comment section. Yeah, I will try to create an affiliate account with Amazon. So if you guys want to support the channel, if you find my information useful, please do me a favor and use the links to buy my favorite supplements, minerals, and nootropics from Amazon and other affiliates down below. Honestly, if you buy anything on Amazon after clicking my link, you would definitely help me out. Amazon basically pays me like 5% of the price of the item, so you don't really pay more, you don't pay anything extra. You're just gonna help me out to make a couple of dollars here and there to support the channel. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel. I really want to see growth, so this will encourage me to make more and more videos and to really grow this channel. I actually seen exponential growth from 100 to almost 1,000 subscribers within few months, and it's actually mind-blowing. Really, when somebody said that to me, that growing your channel from 0 to 100 is much more difficult than from 100 to 1,000, and actually now see it myself that it is the case. So thank you so much, guys, for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now. It doesn't cost you anything, it's free. Like the video, it's also free of charge, and I really appreciate it, guys. Alright, be happy, be successful, be well, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.